before Jago and Orchid found one another and stood as warriors of destiny, another pair of siblings carried a far older burden. Born into the secretive Night Guard, humanity's last defense against the things that stalk the shadows, Maya and Mira were inseparable. But fate would turn their bond into tragedy, and their love into a war between the light and the dark. Long before the machinations of Ultratech, Maya reigned as the warrior queen of the Amazons, a champion of her people and guardian of the jungle realm of Amazonia, who had banished the terrible Titan, Gargos. But when the Demon Lord returned, following the defeat of Idol 2,000 years in the future, Maya's tribe exiled her until she could destroy him once and for all. It was both punishment and destiny. Armed with the blessings of her goddess and her unshakable courage, Maya faced the unrelenting darkness. Whether her victory meant that she became a solitary ruler, or alongside Tusk as her husband and protector, depended on the player's path. But in either ending, peace was hard won. In the reboot of the franchise, Maya's legend too was reborn. Now a member of the Night Guard, an ancient brotherhood of monster hunters hidden in the Andes, she carried the legacy of those who fought unseen wars against evil. Maya and her twin sister Mira grew up amongst relics of ancient power, training to fight monsters that most humans had long forgotten. Together they became the Guard's finest hunters, until one mission shattered everything. In the frozen depths of Siberia, a vampire coven ambushed them. Mira sacrificed herself to save her sister, burying herself beneath the ruins. Maya survived, but the loss would weigh heavily on her mind. This would not be the only time Maya would know loss. When Ultratech discovered the hidden city of the Night Guard, they would send a squad of Fulgors led by Cinder to recover ancient artifacts of power. Maya was the only survivor. The Order of the Night Guard had been annihilated. Cornered by Ultratech forces, Maya made the decision to wield two ancient daggers of magical origin, Temperance and Vengeance. Relics once crafted and used by an evil sorcerer, Khan Ra. The Dagger of Vengeance whispered to Maya to take revenge against the intruders, a call that she was more than happy to oblige. During the raid, however, an ancient evil would be unleashed upon the world once again, Khan Ra himself. He had been captured by the Night Guard centuries earlier. As he could not die, he had been burned alive, his ashes sealed away. Ultratech's attack had freed him, however, and the daggers were relics made by his own dark hand. They sought to return to their former master, seeking control over Maya's mind. But they also gave Maya the ability to see through the eyes of Khan Ra while she slept, and so track his movements. She eventually found and defeated him, sending him through an interdimensional portal. But strange visions began to flood her mind. Visions of a future where the world would be either corrupted or destroyed. Maya would have to rebuild the Night Guard and gather allies to prepare for the war on the horizon. But the shadows had more in store. Unknown to Maya, her sister still lived, and she had been changed forever. Mira, long thought dead, had in fact been transformed into a creature of the night. Once the proud twin of the Night Guard's best hunter, she now served the Coven, a vampiric order under the enigmatic True Tsar. She had been gifted powerful gauntlets, the gloves of Rasafafam, which used twisted alchemy to turn blood into living mercury. Bound by her master's will, Mira sought relics of resurrection and power to elevate the Coven, and secretly to challenge even the Shadow Lord Gargos himself. When she finally met her sister again, it was while Earth was under siege by Gargos' minions. The confrontation was both brutal and heartbreaking, but both sisters survived the encounter. Mira would then later face a false reflection of herself, a mimic sent to tempt her with power if she would kill her wounded sister. But instead, she destroyed the mimic, saving her sister in the process, stating that perhaps one day she would truly kill Maya, but not today. Did the vampire succumb to a flicker of humanity inside her, or does she have darker plans for her sister? Maya and Mira mirror one another in every way. Maya struggles to strike a balance between the lightness and dark, as the daggers Temperance and Vengeance seek to control her mind. She is driven to protect humanity, even after it has cost her everything. Mira's existence is one of temptation and transformation. She relishes in her corruption, using alchemy and blood magic to increase her power. But deep within, the memory of her sister's warmth flickers like a dying ember, still refusing to fade. The pair embody Killer Instinct's eternal conflict, light and darkness, bound by blood, yet fated to clash. Sangue do meu sangue, blood of my blood, a phrase tattooed on the sisters' bodies before they were separated, became both a promise and a curse. And in the world of Killer Instinct, where gods and demons walk the earth, perhaps neither sibling can really survive without the other. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Maya and Mira's stories, consider leaving a like and subscribe for more explorations into the hidden corners of fighting game lore. And if you'd like to support the channel and future videos, head on over to the abyss that is my Patreon. Until next time, be excellent to yourselves and one another, and I'll see you in the next one.
Killer Instinct.